Hello, greetings, beloved human family. I am Gilles Mancillon. I wanted to send greetings and send blessings to you today. I hope you're enjoying this new moon. It is a powerful, fiery new moon, and so for another couple of weeks, there will be a lot of things that will be able to initiate new cycles, new energies. I myself use that time to took a decision. I'm going to take a little vacation from the 1st to the 9th of April. I may be offline, although I will try to make a video from where I am. And I'm going to do a little tarot reading to observe the condition of April, this coming months. Of course, in all my videos now, I'm kind of pulling out cards for tarot reading. Sometimes it is a bit indulgent to overdo it, although the tarot is a means by which to get confirmation from my higher self, to get clarity on those things that are concerns to us on the earth plane. So this reading is rather general, but I hope that this message will be both understandable as far as the general activity for as well as we'll disclose certain things that you may perceive as personal. For there is always new energies to be discovered. So in essence, we can always find something personal. When something is not enjoyable, never take it personally. Only when it's good. When it's good, you can take it personally. Otherwise, use humor to discharge any situation rather than pushing to resolution certain things. It's sometimes better to take a step back and allow the things to unfold naturally. For what is potential for us, what is before us in Aries, we have this card of laziness. So this card of laziness is actually a man that has achieved great success and now is relaxing, resting. He has nothing left to do. He has achieved everything he needed to achieve. And so he's sitting on his transat drinking a margarita within his rope, but then life is coming and to break down his reality, for we can never stay too long within any kind of comfort zone. Life will always push us to explore more, to go into new level of success, new level of discovery, new level of service. In Taurus is what we possess, what belongs to us right now, what we have acquired, both on a material and spiritual level, and here we have conditioning. It is understanding what conditions us, what makes us robotic, what makes us follow what is known as common belief. And common belief have not led us to joy and happiness, so therefore they have to be deactivated. You are a lion, you're not a sheep. You have to remove yourself from that sheep family, sheep mind that need to follow whatever's been said. And a lot of people are believing what they say on television, and so they stay suppressed within fear and the lack of empowerment. Life is this is life, this is life, this is life. People start to believe because this is what is being broadcasted, but life is not that. I promise you, the eternal life of God is not this miserable thing that is being broadcasted on television. For your life that you're looking for is within yourself, and the more you deactivate yourself, the more you return to your power of creator, the more you will feel a sense of purpose and meaning into all things that you do. But for that we need to elevate ourselves beyond the conditioning to see where we are conditioned and what those conditions, those beliefs are deserving us. And so once we discover that, we are able to replace them by higher belief and a more integrated form of functioning within society. In Gemini, we have it's the mental activity, it is the dreams, it is the traveling, and here we have the card of harmony. So it is very much the regenerator, the ability to understand there is always new energies, there is always new inspiration. It's represented by the dolphins. The dolphins are harmonious beings. They always live in joy, always live in ecstasy. That's their nature, and so they can remind us of that. But harmony is basically what we're seeking to communicate this month and move in harmony, whether we travel or no matter what. It's just to expect harmony, to expect things to work out, to work out for the best, within the best possibility of outcome. And if the best possibility of outcome is not present, no need to be disappointed. Just know it is a stepping stone to the next level that will bring you where you need. Life will always adjust to whatever we do. Life will always adjust and always bring us back to the highest potential if we know that is a possibility. So know that. In Cancer, it's a home, it's the inner self, it's also the immediate environment. And here we have silence, which is wonderful. It is the star card. So it is very much about discovering all the truths that we are looking for. It's within silence. It's not about physical outer silence. It's about mental silence, inner silence, the crystallization of our thoughts. And so so that means, in a sense, that there will be some peace that will be acquired around the home this coming months. In our heart, there is still a fear a fear that will not be able to achieve what we need to achieve. This card is a trapezist, and it says totality. What it means is that in order to achieve what he needs to achieve with his trapeze act, he needs to have a total attention to what he's doing. If he lets go of his attention for even one moment, then the act could fall. So it is about staying focused on the present, and from there we can discover awareness, which means as we stay focused, there is this higher self. It's like a higher being, like a light being that emerges from the physical body of this shadow body. We all have this higher consciousness that are seeking to emerge from within us, sort of a rebirth, to discover a new level of function, a new self. And so after that, in Virgo, is a card of how we nourish ourselves, how we it's about health and materially, spiritually, what feeds us. And here we have the card of creativity. Creativity in this card is also the great mother, the great nature, the feminine aspect of femininity. It tells us not to get lost in any details, because life is always wonderful. And when we do not stay too contemplative, you have to act upon this. When you see this beauty, try to find a way to create something from that, to be inspired by that, to move into some kind of creative activity. Then in Libra is all the world of relationship, professional, sentimental, and right now we have Jupiter in Libra, so it's a tremendous potential for expansion. And here we have true abundance. So there is a great abundance in all relation, in all matters of business, all matters. There is the potential for a very liberating energy, of flow, of intelligent energy that flows. And so it's about harvesting, about being ready to harvest and to share that abundance, that prosperity with others, which in a sense, the next card is called sharing. I didn't see it before, but so I show you. It comes from the inner depths of our subconscious, from Scorpio. And see, we have this sharing. So it is the understanding that what we have, if we want more, we have to share what we have. And so the more we learn how to share, the more we are able to. It's a kind of teaching as well, teaching others, showing others the way, showing them that they already have the answer within themselves, reminding them of that knowledge, of that truth. For all truth is already there. It's just we have put veils on our consciousness, and when we realize something, it's just a veil that falls, but the knowledge was already there. All the truths that was are already within ourselves. So it is a matter of taking the time to go in there, to investigate what's inside of us, which is not always easy, but it is part of the process. Everybody has to go through that process. In Sagittarius, in terms of our law, our concerns, our philosophy, we have this wonderful card of relationship. It's called the Lovers. It is Isis and Osiris, so it is the perfect complement. It is also the card of choice. The choice is always, we always have to make choices, but in a sense we do have romantic questions, but more of a higher ideal in terms of relation. What I thought I noticed that if you want to, just an advice, after that things work differently for other people, but depending on a lot of things, but in essence, if you're not happy being single, you probably won't be happy in a relationship, because if you only relationship, a lot of people are moving into a relationship just to feel a whole, not to be alone, to have company, but it's not the right partner. But to find the right partner, you need to find your wholeness first. Once you get that, then the universe will send you that wholeness person that will complement you. And so it is not about filling a void, but sharing a whole at this point. So, but all those things are part of the concern. It is very important. All these romantic aspects are very, very powerful. But what is coming to us from the universe, from the Great Mother, is stress. Stress is tension. It is like a whole lot of energy, but we got to let go of that stress, let go of the pressure. You cannot allow your emotional body to be like a pressure cooker, you know, it's going to blow, so you just want to relax, let go, enjoy. When you do that, a lot of things is being shown in relationship to what is real and what is not, what is authentic and what is not. It's called politics, but it's very much the kind of hypocrisy. For all the hypocrisies of the world will be coming up to the surface. Do not be too judgmental, but understand things and see things clearly. From there, you will find the breakthrough, something that will completely transform the whole process and our whole perception, and we'll be able to free ourselves from a lot of those older conditioning. In Aquarius, we have it is our dreams, our hope, our friends, and here we have projections. That means we know what we want, but we do not know how those things will come, and we do not know exactly what will come, but we know that's what we want. It's kind of bizarre understanding, but it is a man and a woman that are dreaming about each other, but they do not they do not know the real person, so they have projections, they have expectations, they have built up this image in their head, and they're projecting this image, even though it may not be the truth. The truth of the situation that will be coming up. So it's okay to have projection, but not too much, because if you project too much, we may end up disappointed. And also, if you're going to project something, it's far better to be optimistic in terms of your projections, what you offer to the universe as part of what you expect in the future. Once we drop a little bit the projection, we discover the rubble. The rubble is about authenticity. He's broken his chains, and he's holding the torch of his own light, his own spirit, his own truth, and he's got an eagle on his shoulders, which is his connection to his higher self. And so he's a very powerful somebody that needs to be authentic and has the power to express that authenticity in the world. In terms of karma, in Pisces for this month, what we have is a great deal of intensity. It is a card of intensity. So it means that whatever it is, it's going to be intense. So do not let yourself be stressed. Take the time to breathe, go in nature, take a bath, get a massage. Do whatever it takes to relax you, to breathe out, to let go of the stress, because you cannot do anything. You cannot be lucid when you're stressed, although it is normal that at some point, sometime, there is stress that may manifest, but it's to be able not to give in to that energy, to allow it to calm down before you address the problem. Once you calm, the problem is far easier to resolve than when you're stressed. When we're stressed, but we all came here to experience all those things. I'm not judging anything. I'm just giving out interpretation of those cards as I see that from my highest potential, when I see in terms of what's going on right now. And the outcome to all this, for this month, I know that this card is not, many people do not care much for that, but it's called patience. It's like the full cycle of the moon. But she's got to be patient. She's birthing a new idea, a new energy, but she has to wait till it comes into form. And so it is very much about being patient. It is this new moon in Aries is very powerful. It may make us feel a little bit impatient because we have all this fire energy, but know that everything is in the works, everything is coming. It's just a matter of being able to find that point of calm relaxation, well-being, so that you feel like you're comfortable while you wait, and then the more comfortable you are, the faster things can come as well, because you do not put pressure on the manifestation. Well, I hope this reading was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful month of April. I thank you for your comments, for your sharing, for your messages, for subscribing. If you like, all the videos that I do present some tarot now, although I do find that we do not want to overdo it. So I'm going to show you the cards here. So let's see. So this is how the situation with here we have an Aries and Taurus, and then we got Gemini, Cancer, Leo, creativity in Virgo, abundance in Libra, sharing in Scorpio, the Lovers in Sagittarius, breakthrough in Capricorn, the Rebel in Aquarius, and intensity in Pisces. The outcome is this card. And so I also wanted to briefly show this painting. I've been working on it. It is kind of coming together. I'm working a little bit every day on it. There is all kinds of things that will need to be detailed, but travels through it. So it's a rather complex painting, but I know eventually it might just come up, like from one day to the next it might become finished. I wanted to also to share two paintings. The first one is a painting. It's called "Memory of the Sphinx." For the Sphinx is a divine entity from the higher planes that came here to remind us of our eternal self, our eternal. In truth, he was probably, as far as I can remember, he was constructed to resolve a fight, a feud between the bird family and the reptilian families. There was, or maybe it was the cat families. I don't know. There was some feuds, and the Sphinx was the resolution. For here, it is represented as this divine energy beings with the central universe and the Isle of Paradise within himself, and above that there is the pyramid, the great libraries of energies that are the pyramid of Cheops, Kephren, and Mykerinos. And so this is a painting from 2007. This is a pastel from a series of the I Ching. Oh, sorry, but not easy to say. It's number 63. It's called Before Completion. And here I just wanted to finish this, presenting this little. It's a self-portrait. Originally, it's red, white, and blue, blue, white, and red, or gray. And so, at first, there is a red table with a lamp, and then there is a genie that comes out of the lamp. Yeah, and he puts his hand on a star, which comes out as like some cosmic. And then there is this canvas, this easel in a signed and dated, Monsieur 2005, a painting with someone that comes out of the painting, and it looks like a bicorn. It's a French hat, and I thought because Napoleon used to wear that, I used the first title of that painting was a portrait of Napoleon Bonaparte, and everybody was looking at the painting saying, nah, it's not Napoleon, that's you. And so I called it the self-portrait with a bicorn. It's really, I love that painting. It's probably my most important self-portrait ever. I do make new self-portrait every so often. And so I was going to sing a song that I had in mind, but another song came through my head while I was having lunch, and so I figured I postponed that when I was planning to sing, and I'm going to sing that song that just came up. It's a song that was it's part of a movie that's made by the Coen brothers called O Brother, and it's somewhat of a very funny comedy with George Clooney about some kind of a version of Ulysses' travel, but in the 19th century America. And at some point, the three people that escapes from this jail, and they go on an adventure, and at some point they meet some evangelist. And the evangelist, there was this song that was really nice, I thought, that was sung, and one of them get evangeled, get saved, and something. And so it goes like this. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh Moses, let's go down, come on down. Oh Moses, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh sinners, let's go down, won't you wanna come down? Oh sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Well, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.